Welcome back to Gearhead Evolution, where we dive deep into the world of performance machines and automotive icons. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of the most legendary names in the sports car universe, the Porsche 911. But not just any 911, the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S, a machine that continues to set the benchmark for everyday supercar performance. Porsche has always managed to walk the fine line between evolution and revolution. The 911 has never strayed too far from its roots, and the 2026 Turbo S is a perfect example of how you refine a formula without losing its essence. At first glance, the silhouette remains unmistakably 911, but with sharper, more aerodynamic cues that mark it as the latest chapter in a story that stretches back over half a century. Wider air intakes, a re-sculpted rear wing, and subtle tweaks to the bodywork aren't just for looks. They all serve the purpose of channeling air more efficiently, reducing drag, and enhancing stability at high speeds. But let's get straight to the heart of it, performance. The 2026 Turbo S pushes the boundaries further than ever before. Under the rear decklid sits a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged flat-6 engine that now delivers a staggering 670 horsepower and 630 pound-feet of torque. That's an increase that may not sound massive on paper, but when combined with Porsche's relentless focus on reducing weight and improving responsiveness, the effect is dramatic. Launch control engaged, the Turbo S rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 2.4 seconds. That's hypercar territory, from a car that you could happily drive to work every day. Top speed now nudges past 210 miles per hour, but what's even more impressive is how relentlessly it gathers speed in the mid-range. No matter what gear you're in, the acceleration feels instantaneous, like the car is bending time itself. Power is channeled through Porsche's 8-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission, which remains one of the sharpest and most intuitive gearboxes on the planet. Whether you're letting it handle shifts automatically or flicking through the paddles yourself, it feels telepathic. Porsche's all-wheel drive system has also been refined, allowing more power to be sent to the rear wheels when conditions allow, giving the car a purer, more engaging driving character without compromising traction. The handling is equally breathtaking. Thanks to Porsche active suspension management, rear axle steering, and adaptive aerodynamics, the Turbo S dances between corners with confidence that borders on supernatural. The steering is surgically precise, and despite the incredible levels of grip, the car still communicates with you, reminding you that this is not just a number-chasing machine but a driver's car at its core. Braking, as you'd expect, is equally monstrous. Standard carbon ceramic brakes provide not just huge stopping power but also incredible endurance for track days. Yet around town, they remain easy to modulate and surprisingly civilized. That's the magic of the Turbo S. It's a car that can play the role of a docile daily cruiser or a ferocious track weapon at the flick of a switch. Step inside, and the 2026 Turbo S continues Porsche's tradition of understated luxury and cutting-edge technology. The cabin is driver-focused, with a low seating position, a perfectly sized steering wheel, and a digital instrument cluster that still keeps a central tachometer, staying true to the 911's heritage. The latest infotainment system is faster and more intuitive, supporting wireless connectivity and seamlessly blending performance data with everyday convenience. High-quality leather, carbon fiber trim, and subtle Turbo S badging remind you that you're sitting in something special without screaming for attention. The seats strike a perfect balance between comfort and support, making long journeys just as enjoyable as spirited drives. What makes the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S so remarkable is its dual personality. It's a car that delivers outrageous performance numbers that rival or even surpass exotic hypercars, yet it retains the practicality, refinement, and usability that has made the 911 the gold standard for decades. Porsche hasn't reinvented the wheel here, they've perfected it. So, whether you see it as the ultimate everyday supercar, a track day assassin, or simply the latest evolution of an automotive legend, one thing is certain: the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S is proof that Porsche's mastery of performance engineering shows no sign of slowing down. This has been Gearhead Evolution. Thanks for joining me on this ride. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most exciting machines, and let me know in the comments what car you'd like to see next. Until then, keep your gears turning.